Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, there's nothing better than enjoying a glass of refreshing 100% KRUSH juice while taking a break at work. Now, today, we're going to use KRUSH Orange to make some sweet golden muffins with citrus overtones. They're 100% perfect to brighten up those workday blues. Now, Andrea, in the beginning of the show, if you did catch her interview, you said you give yourself a 10 out of 10 when it comes to baking.
Are you taking it back?
Cakes, yes.
How are you going to change up on me like this?
Okay, let's see.
A cupcake's like a small cake, so don't be... It's chill, don't worry. I'm going to give you just one job to do. You're just going to use the microplane. You're going to give me some zest, okay?
Okay.
So just like this, yeah?
Ooh.
But just, we need it over this.
Yeah. It will collect on top there, so that's cool.
Ah,
I give my nephews work like this to do, so it's safe enough for you.
Whilst we allow Andrea just to, get her confidence back, Chef Dion, what do we need to create these delicious citrus muffins?
Okay, they're pretty simple ingredients that most likely you'd have around in your house, laying around in the dry store. There's some flour over here, self-rising, and then we got a bit of sugar, eggs, melted butter, some poppy seeds that we put inside of milk just to rehydrate it. It aids it in sort of giving it that plumpier texture when you actually baking it as well. And then some crushed orange juice, about half a cup of that, and then a bit of zest.
Stunning. Now this, muffins at the end of the day sometimes, for me, lack that freshness at the end of the day. And you might be like, muffins fresh, huh? I do love a good citrus muffin. And at the end of the day, being able to use KRUSH Orange flavor is just going to give it that 100% taste and that 100% refreshment. Yes,
100%. And then adding a bit of the zest inside just gives it more of that zinginess to it as well.
I got you.
But I agree with you. I love it. Those muffins can be a bit too... not dull in a sense, but the citrus just like livens it up, especially the poppy seed as well.
Yeah, giving it some life. Now, Andrea, you did speak about baking. What's your favorite go-to baking recipe?
It's a chocolate cake with mayonnaise in it.
Oh.
Girl, that sounds...
awesome secret. Yeah, it keeps it moist.
Yes.
Well done. Okay, there you go. 10 out of 10 for baking skills. I'll give you that.
Now, Chef, you already are starting to add in your wet ingredients all in one bowl first.
So I got the dry ingredients all sieved together, very importantly, because you might have a bit of stuff lingering in the flour when you keep in your dry sauce. So always sieve it, and then it keeps the rest of the stuff out and keeps it more fluffier. Then the melted butter, the orange juice, and the zest, all your wet ingredients. It's always a rule when you're baking. Wet ingredients separate, dry ingredients separate, and you add the wet to the dry and combine them together. Okay. Half a cup of your juice. I'm a chef, so we don't have to measure.
Yeah, you use your eyes. I trust and I believe in that.
No. Baking's a science, so you need to make sure everything is measured out correctly, or else it might flop, right?
Definitely.
I'm asking the 10 out of 10 expert.
No, definitely. Measuring is very important.
It is. And then you just slowly add your wet to your dry to create a sort of light, better consistency. Put it into your muffin trays that have been sprayed with some spraying cook so it doesn't stick to the side. You can even add a bit of melted butter to it. In the oven at 190 degrees for 25 minutes, and you should be spot on perfect.
Now, Chef, you are speeding ahead here. But, someone like me who's never really been too comfortable with baking, I'm more of a cook. I like my savory things rather than the sweet pastry type stuff. Have you ever had a cake flop?
A few times.
Really?
I'm being totally honest, a few times already. I had a flop where my baking powder and, my baking powder was too little, and then the cake literally fell in.
Quang, quang, quang.
It's the worst feeling ever.
And we just added mousse there, almost like it's supposed to be there.
I would have also added some candy, like that mixed candy, and then kind of top it off.
Yeah.
When you open, I'll call it a surprise. But no, I was just masking.
Yeah, I think I turned the cake into an ice cream cake once when it flopped, because then I just jammed a lot of ice cream in the center and coiled it in the freezer.
Yo.
So,
that's cool, though.
I mean, a professional like me, we all make mistakes, especially with baking.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, something we do not want you to flop on this year is your new year of life. I did mention that you did celebrate your birthday on Tuesday, and I am just huge on all things celebrations. I love to celebrate life, and I also love to celebrate the incredible journey that you've been on. So I want to ask you to make one wish. One birthday wish, a wish for 2022, a personal wish, a career wish. Make it as big as possible, as big as you can dream. You can share it, or you can just blow out the candle.
Can I keep it to myself?
You can keep it to yourself.
It's about my music career. Everyone knows nowadays.
Okay, just like Now here I am just trying to get into her brain. I'm like, what was she wishing for? But at the end of the day, we definitely want to wish you a very warm, happy birthday. I believe in celebrating the entire week, honey. So do celebrate it, do enjoy. And if you do want, let's have a taste of our muffins together.
I want to taste this.
Now, Chef Dion, as we do have a lovely, yummy taste, please do remind us, temperature and for
190
how long?
degrees for 25 minutes. And just to check it, in case you're not sure, you can just shove a toothpick inside and when it comes out nice and dry, it's perfectly cooked.
Okay,
I
love
already
that.
touched this one.
Oh, I love it. You were raised in a house like mine. If you touch it, it's yours. Okay, I'm going to have a taste.
Is it okay?
I'm used to the lemon poppy seeds, but this orange poppy seeds are delicious. Very, very succulent.
Almost like when you take a bite, it's popping in your mouth. Amazing. Wow.
Well, if you want to get your hands on this 100% tasty recipe, head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.
Yes, bring the family. 100%. Your cousin's coming over. Get the crush and I'll get the ice. The whole family.
More Crush Mom, 100% refreshing, 100% goodness.
Made with love by Clover.